Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will do chapter number 5, rotational and circular motion, conceptual question answer. So let's start our video. The question number 1 is, why is the flywheel of an engine made heavy in the rim? I am showing you two answers. The first answer is this one. The rim of a wheel is made heavy to concentrate more and more mass at a greater distance from the axis of rotation. In order to increase the moment of inertia, it has large moment of inertia due to which it rotates with uniform angular speed. And the reason is, moment of inertia of hoop is greater than that of discs. That is why the rim is made like a hoop to increase the moment of inertia. Therefore, its opposition to any change in uniform angular motion is large, due to which it maintains uniform rotational motion. This is the first answer. Now moving towards the second answer. So this is the second answer of question number 1. As we know that I is equal to mr square, moment of inertia is equal to mass multiplied by radius square, whereas greater the mass, greater will be the moment of inertia, and torque is equal to moment of inertia multiplied by angular acceleration, where greater the moment of inertia, smaller will be the angular acceleration. Both are inversely related to each other. So flywheels are made heavy at the rim in order to greater the moment of inertia and smaller will be the angular acceleration. Similarly, kinetic energy is equal to half moment of inertia into angular velocity square. So when the rim undergoes some change in kinetic energy due to large moment of inertia, the angular acceleration happens to be small to maintain the uniform rotational motion. So this is the second answer of question number 1. You can write any one of them. Now moving towards the question number 2. Question number 2 is, why is the recoil barrier recoiled? First of all, in the answer you can write this. Most of the modern firearms like pistol, revolver, recoil barrier consists of spiral gauze. Then you can write from here, when a bullet is shot, it has rotational motion about its own axis along with a forward motion. This rotational motion gives direction stability to the bullet so that it could be preserved to its direction for a longer distance and hit the target with less chance of missing it. This is the answer of question number 2. Now moving towards the question number 3. Question number 3 is it possible for a person to distinguish between a raw egg and hard boiled one by spinning each one on the table? Explain. So the answer is yes. The raw egg contains liquid in it. When we rotate it, it has the centrifugal force which act on the liquid and push it towards outer shell. Therefore, the moment of inertia of raw egg is greater and the angular velocity is smaller. But in the case of raw egg, it acts as a rigid body while rotating. The moment of inertia of hard-boiled egg is smaller. Angular velocity is greater. That is why the hard-boiled egg spins faster than the raw egg, provided same torque applied in both cases. So in the case of raw egg, it contains liquid inside it. So the moment of inertia is greater, I is greater, and velocity is smaller. In case of hard boiled egg, it acts as a rigid body, means hard body, means solid body. In its case, when it is rotating, the moment of inertia is less. I am marking it with the green, and the angular velocity is greater. Now moving towards the question number 4. I am reading the question. Why is the acceleration of a body moving uniformly in a circle directed towards the center? You have to explain two things here. First, you have to explain according to the Newton's second law, and then you have to explain the direction of the acceleration, why it is directed towards the center. So first thing is, when a body moves in a circle, centripetal force acts on it. This force is always directed towards the center of a circular path. From the Newton's second law of motion, force and acceleration are in the same direction. That is why the acceleration is directed towards the circular path or central of a circle. Now this is according to Newton's second law of motion. Now this is the first part. Then you have to explain according to the direction. Now according to the direction of velocity changes from point to point. This change in direction of its velocity is always directed towards the center of a circle. So these two lines you have to write in that question. Question number 5 is, a ball is just supported by a string without breaking. If it is set swinging, it breaks. Why? So the answer is, when a ball is supported by a string, it is at rest. Then the tension in the string is sufficient to the balance weight of a ball without breaking it. It means tension in the string is equal to the weight, and W is equal to mg. So tension is equal to mg. But when the string starts swinging, the tension in the string increases, and due to why it is increases, due to centrifugal force, and the string breaks. So this is the answer of question number 5. Now moving towards the question number 6. Question number 6 is, insect is sitting close to the axis of a wheel. If the friction between the insect and the wheel is very small, describe the motion of an insect. The wheel start rotating. So the answer of question number 6 is, it will fly off when the wheel making tangent to the surface of a tire in the direction of a velocity when it rotates at a higher speed. So the reason is, when a tire rotates, then a centrifugal force acts on an insect which tries to move away from the axis of rotation, but the friction keep in contact with the wheel, but the insect will fly away. As the rotational speed of a tire increases, due to centrifugal force become greater than the friction between the insect and the tire. So this is the answer of question number 6. Now moving towards the next question. Question number 7 is not included in the reduced syllabus for examination of 2021, but you can see the answer on your screen. Now moving towards the next question. Question number 8 is, explain the significance of moment of inertia in rotating motion. So this question is very important one for the board. So the answer is, moment of inertia is the property of a body to maintain its state of rest or state of uniform angular motion. I is equal to mr square. Moment of inertia is equal to mass multiplied by radius square. It's called moment of inertia. It plays the same role in angular motion as mass play in linear motion. Greater the mass, greater will be the moment of inertia, because moment of inertia is directly proportional to mass. Greater the mass, greater will be the moment of inertia. And greater the moment of inertia, greater will be the capacity of a body to maintain a state of rest or uniform angular motion. So this is the answer of question number 8. Next is question number 9. Why does the roasting system slow down as the water drops into a beaker? So the answer is, in this case, law of conservation of angular momentum plays the role. Initially, the mass of Costing roasting system is m1 small value, and the moment of inertia of Costing roasting system is I1 small value, and the angular speed is omega 1, which is the large value. When the water is dropped into the beaker, the mass of a casting rotating system increases, therefore increasing the moment of inertia, because moment of inertia is directly proportional to mass. If the mass of casting roasting system increases, the angular momentum also increases. Finally, the mass of casting roasting system m2 becomes large, and the moment of inertia of it also become large, and angular speed becomes small. According to the law of conservation of angular momentum, I1 multiplied by omega 1 is equal to I2 multiplied by omega 2. Therefore, casting roasting system slow down as a water drop beaker. So this is the answer of question number 9. Now moving towards the next question. Question number 10 is not included, but you can see the answer on your screen. And the last question of chapter number 5, rotational and circular motion, is, when a tractor moves with a uniform velocity, its heavier wheel rotates slowly than the lighter wheel. Why? Explain. The large wheel has large moment of inertia, so the angular velocity is smaller. Cause moment of inertia is inversely related to angular velocity. That is why the heavier wheel rotates slowly than its lighter one. Reason is, since moment of inertia is I is equal to mr square, where m is the mass of a wheel and r is the radius of a wheel, as large wheel has greater mass and radius, so its moment of inertia is also greater. When a tractor moves with a uniform linear velocity, its heavier wheel rotates slowly than its lighter wheel. The lighter wheel has a smaller moment of inertia and greater angular velocity. Simple concept. Large wheel has large mass, due to which it has large moment of inertia, and due to which it has smaller moment of inertia. This is, the green one is for a large wheel. For a small wheel, it has, I am showing it with black, it has less mass, and less will be the moment of inertia and greater will be the angular velocity. So this was the exercise conceptual question of chapter number 5, rotational and circular motion. I hope you all like this video and understand it well. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.